Hello, and welcome to my wonderful adventures through time. Yakety yak yak yak. Reload. So for the YouTube app, it says there's a ding, it says there's a thing, and it's my buddy Phil Twerpin. There we go. Cool. Look at that. Francis. Can't freaking believe you. Think in time. Da 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 da. So what's up? What's up? How's it going? What's up? Hi, Francis. His name is not Francis, it's Francis. It's never Francis, it's Francis. How's it going there? Taking time? You doing alright? Doing alright? Doing alright? You doing alright? Night owl drink. Night owl drink. Night owl drink. Night owl coffee. Oh. Coffee. Night owl coffee. Night owl drink. She do like this. Hold on. Owl. Drink. Yeah? Yeah. Moon. Moon owl drink. Yeah. Moon owl coffee. That's it. Moon owl coffee. Owly moon night owl cafe. Shut up, Francis. I'm trying to say something. Always trying to just talk over me. I don't get it. So I was just over at friggin' Briefcase Works channel, and he's talking about his friggin' wrenches. So now I'm gonna talk to you all about my wrenches. I hope you're happy. Yeah, actually, there's a wrench I can put into the wrench box, the wrench bag. This is a cutter roll. But here's a bunch of my hand tools. This is what I carry around most of the time. I've got multiple different kinds of large, medium-handled screwdrivers. I got putty knives. Hey, here, check this out. Holding it by the business. This could actually cut you though, but not as likely as what I do with a real knife. Yeah, I got plenty of putty knives. Putty knives. That is a carpet edger. Believe it or not, it's kind of useful sometimes. Most I've usually done is just hit things with it, but I'm trying to like push something down, trying to smooth like parts of a countertop. This thing is a really good thing. If you're doing a patch, you gotta fix it. And then if you're pulling trim, nothing better than one of these friggin'. I've used this to pull so much trim. It's all beat down on one side. I get a new one soon, but Ozark Trail. Yeah, this will pop trim off real quick. Probably one of my favorite things. So, obviously you could chop wood with it or whatever, but yeah, I'm just saying. Anyway, look, I'm pretty upset. I don't know where my friggin' stud sensor is. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. But I do know exactly where the drinks are. So, thinking time. You working? You twerking? You lurking? All three. Cheers to thinking time. So I've got this right here. This is a hyper tough tool roll, and inside are a wide variety. Why is that? It should be like this. I don't know. Show it to you anyway. A wide variety of strippers, cutters. Got some small diagonal cutters, diacs. Got some big diacs. And I usually lose these, so I just buy the cheap ones. Some needle nose. Needle nose. Everybody loves a needle nose plier. Gonna pull your teeth out. Ah! Ah! What's up, Al? How you doing? So needle nose, needle nose, needle nose. And like I say, I don't know what briefcase is like complaining about. Every single tool I have rusts like that. You get a little water on it, you wipe it off, it's still gonna rust. Sorry. If it spends any time in contact with something or in a bag, I am pooping. Do you want me to be like, that's a good boy, I'm so glad. That's such an accomplishment. But this is an X2 by Crescent. It's kind of cool. So, all right, anyway. Yeah, so diagonal cutters. I've got, this is my old school pair of Klein Tools wire strippers. Just a straight up pair of wire strippers. Last pair I bought are the Milwaukee's. They're not bad. I like the little springy stuff. Anyway, I do like lots of 12-2 and 14-2. This is the Klein Tools K1412, and this is probably the best freaking, for like home wiring. You're doing like a whole house. Look at the jaws on it. They're shaped for like Romex, for Simpole. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I need the encouragement. Good boy. And then I got this pair of Doyle because I really like this, where it does the terminal crimp. It's a really it's like really wide, and so it really does a good job. And instead of having to crimp it twice with a thin piece like this, it's just one single crimp. And then obviously, the Hart pair is not a bad pair actually. I see less light through these than I do on my regular pair, which are hyper tough. And then I got this if I need a big pair versus the small pair. And I can't, it's like, this is something IIT tools. So I got a bunch of these. This is all just like cutters. Like I said, I have a whole nother roll of stuff for lots of different occasions, lots of different things to do with them. And this one falls out frequently because it's so big, and it sticks out too. So. But I keep it in a hyper tough tool roll. I think they're pretty good. They're like $10 out at Walmart, so really nice friggin' thing. It's a situation where, if you have to like get your stuff, where to get at it, where it's always going to be. It's only going to help you in the long run, in the long haul. Sorry. Trying to get it all put back in though, there's always a bit of a knock here. So it's always fun. Just trying to remember exactly how I had it. And then never putting it all back the same way, I think. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, and then hyper tough tool roll. Oh, you invented a fart, poop blanket? A blanket you use only when you poop? That's not new, dude. That's just it's just a regular thing. Doesn't everyone have a? Shouldn't invent it. It's already invented. It's just a blanket that you use while you poop. I mean, dude, Who out of there doesn't have a poop blanket? You need a poop blanket. You can't just like take your bed blanket, go in there and poop with it on. I mean, sure you could, go with one of those fancy robe things, but I got a lot of money. And when I buy money, I buy either tools or weed. Weed, tools, or alcohol. Or knives. I buy a lot of knives too. I haven't had money in a while. Sorry though. It'll all come back soon. Alright. So, nextly, this is a tool case that I carry around everywhere. It also has hand tools in it. And, wow, it's got stuff in here. It's got another Hyper Tough tool roll with nothing but Hyper Tough screwdrivers in it. I did some videos about it. I need to put this back into the roll, but Briefcase Works was literally just talking about these things. I use them to install shower heads mostly, so but it's got to go back in there. And then right there, yeah. And in this toolbox, I also have a pull saw that folds up. So I gotta send one of these out to the Sasquatch. I already have it. I just got it in a box. Just gotta send it. And then an Allen key set, a full Craftsman Allen key with a T-handle. The T-handle on this thing sucks. And of course, a decent scraper of some kind. A decent scraper. Yeah. Pops got frustrated with it. Bent this tab up. Anyway, so that's all in there. You got to put the pull saw back. All right. And of course, I use the T-Stack / VersaStack toolbox system. One of the cheaper ones on the market. There are some very close seconds in that race. I don't know if that's a race that I'd want to win, being the cheapest in the market, but these need to go back in. Those need to go back in. And then I got this tool roll out of Harbor Freight. This one has a flap to it and all of that. See? Kind of nice. Anyway, he was talking about Knipex, and I was telling him the only Knipex I have are the little 5-inch pliers. And these are really good. I just used these the other day. I didn't have anything else. I used this, and it fit into the space underneath the sink. And I could turn it kind of like this, and I got it really tight. Used a little bit of plumbing goop to glue the fixture down because the rubber had just gone completely away. And I didn't have anything suitable to put in there. No O-rings, but yeah. This is a great friggin' little tiny wrench, man. I gotta say, it's one of my favorites that I have, and it's the only Knipex Cobra that I have. So, it's a $35 wrench. I hope to one day never really have to use it very much, but just keep it in my everyday carry pouch or something, because that's a cool thing. But trust me, right now, it's in the full service of work right now. And it gets rusty too. I get this thing wet. I do plumbing quite a bit, so. And then you're talking about friggin' the classics, right? Channel lock, made in the USA. Had these since I was friggin' 10. Channel lock, still made in the USA. Still make the same product. Really good wrench. Will never complain about having to use a channel lock. But I tend to use this one instead of this one a little bit more, just because it's a quick adjust. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a better. It's a little bit faster than having to sit there and fiddle to find the size. Aside from that, it's always good to have both options. Never give up both options. That's why I have a big tool roll here, And I'm telling you, Knipex makes good shiz. This is a 5-inch pair of Knipex friggin' Cobras. It's a really cool friggin' wrench. Hart makes a decent one. I'm not going to talk trash on the Hart one because honestly, it's really decent. It's not a bad tool. I've got a Cobalt. It's the 7-inch. This is the one I kind of grab at the most. It's got this little wing ding here Like you have to push over to, and then it's quick adjust on your under your bolt, so wherever you're at. Uh, these work pretty darn good too. I like the convenience and the quick set and all that shit. But like people always talk up Knipex. Well, this will never be as good. Well, no, you're not wrong about that. Knipex is really friggin' nice, but these will get the job done. You know, like it's like I could have bought vice grips, but I bought a nice looking set of S&Ks because I wanted this thing from the Milwaukee line. But these were like for all three of them, instead of buying the Milwaukee, buying the S&K, it was like $20 less, almost. It was like $18 less with a coupon. I bought 3 wrenches, and they get for tugging on nets. Yeah, that's right, Owl. Who are you? He's an owl. It's true. But yeah, S&K, they're made by the same people who make the Milwaukee ones, so. Yeah, SK tools, and I've got another one right here. It's SK 02166 02165, and these are very good freaking wrenches. These have the least slop out of any of these that I've ever had, actually. Dropping things, I'm dropping it. Dropping it. All right, so then I'm gonna tell you. So like, here's the thing though, is that like. This essentially replaced a channel lock that I have in my toolkit. Although I want both options, right? I took this out to do something, and it wasn't there when I needed it. This one did the job, but you see, we've had this wrench for like 40 years. You know, it's like this is one of the older ones that we have for channel lock. So I'm just saying, like, you know. I don't know how to explain it. This is like a decent little wrench. It's a little stiff right now, I'll admit that. It's got a shit ton of rust on it. Anyway, my point that I'm trying to make is like Knipex, Germany, made in Germany, channel lock, made in the USA. They're both doing the similar thing. You see, it's literally got the Cobra head right here on an old school friggin' channel lock. So I'm just saying, like, anyone out there like want to think that Knipex is like the end all be all of things. They're kind of reiterating on old designs in a lot of their stuff, which is not a bad thing, and that's what makes German engineering so good. So, you know, it's like, you know, what was the first design? Can we make a better design? How far can we push that design? See what I'm saying? But yeah, I've got a similar pair of channel locks, of slip lock, or what are they called? Tongue and groove pliers, that's it. And I love this freaking pair of Doyle soft jaws. So, like, people ask me what my favorite tool company is. I'm like, well, I don't know. I've got Hart, I've got Channel Lock, I've got Cobalt, I've got Doyle, I've got Knipex, I got SK. I mean, they're all doing the same job as every other tool. Like, you know, the name on the tool doesn't really do it. It's like, you know, you recognize that the tool is an extension of yourself. You are not. Be witty. How you doing, buddy? Ed is here. Talking to Be Witty, isn't it weird? But yeah. I think I purposefully buy a different company every time I gotta buy something like this. Just because I don't want to be the guy who's like, hey man, you got that full tool set, let me look at it. Man, why you got all these different tool brands? Be like, I don't know, because I don't want everything in my shit to be like, you know, Milwaukee or whatever, you know? I mean, if I could get all Knipex, Be Witty, you know, I would get all Knipex. Oh, and then this guy. He's got to fit in here somewhere. That works pretty decent, I think. All right, and then that's probably my favorite pair. I use that the most. So you can tell I use them. See, they're getting a little rusty. They get a little beat up. Anyway, come on. Good. Very good. Very good. And then the tool roll is it's I think the workhorse one out of friggin' Storehouse. It's Storehouse tools out of Have a Faith. Go down to the harbor, get you some of them freaking tools off the back of the truck, harbor freight. I hope you're doing well, Be Witty. Be Witty, Be Witty, Be Witty. Yeah, it's a pretty heavy bag of tools, but think about it like that. That's all the wrenches I pretty much always use, right? A horse is a horse, of course, of course. All right, sorry, you just said, hey, Ed, there, and I just was reminded of Mr. Ed. Cheers. I was about to say, I think the channel's finally starting to tune up a little. I finally got a couple of friggin' like shit comments, man. I love responding to them. Anyway, so that goes into the toolbox and lives there. And then I've got, because I work sometimes around like pops and other people, I don't want to take all my like nice freaking stuff out here. Love Mr. Ed. Hey, Wilbur. Pops has a tendency to not put things back sometimes, which he's getting old. I'm not going to blame him for that. But that's every kind of screwdriver you possibly need in any size. You know what I'm saying? And it's all in the Hyper Tough tool roll. I gotta say, like, I'm not a huge fan of telling people that like Walmart has like, you know, really shitty stuff, because it's actually got really, this is like $10 for this friggin' tool roll versus $10 out at, they both serve different purposes, right? Out at Harbor Freight. Like, this is a really nice tool roll. I think I paid $8 for this entire screwdriver set. I bought it online for $8. It was on like a special or whatever. Like, as long as I ordered it through the pickup service, or you know what I'm talking about, like Walmart pickup or whatever. Where's the stubby? Where's the stubby? It's right here. Or do you want to see the stubbiest? The stubbiest screwdriver I have is not a screwdriver; it's a bit driver. Hold on. It's right in here. Hold on. Gonna unlock this. This is the Steinway bit handle, and it's got these ultra short bits in it. All right. So we're talking about a stubby screwdriver. That's a stubby, and that's the stubbiest screwdriver I have. Comparative. Yeah. And you know, I got a stubby wrench around here too, right? Or it's a stubby wrench driver, the Weehaw stubby wrench driver. Foodly boosh, foodly boosh, foodly boosh. Weehaw. Where's these stubby screwdrivers? Where's it? I demand to see justice be paid directly to my pocket right now. I swear to you, God. I know that I am a simple country chicken. I have seen people cut that tip off, cut a groove in the tip, and hook their car or work truck key to it. Well, that's kind of an interesting idea. I have like a midget wrench on one of my keychains. You know, one of these, right? It's my 6-piece Craftsman midget wrench. Yeah, like one of those. I think it's a 1/4, I believe. So it's one of this size. It's not a 1/4. It's a 3/16. So yeah, that's what I have on one of my keychains. Essentially, it's a Craftsman. It's just not one of these current ones. It's like one of the old school ones. So, a little bit of Country Fried cold beer on Friday night. Country Fried. I know it says fried. I say fried. They say fried down here too. So attach the keys to the end and weld it. Weld it on. You know, I got a weld machine over there. I ain't touched it in about a year. No, but so like I'm saying, these two screwdrivers did not come in that $8. This was like another $6. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 22, 23 bucks, something like that. 23 bucks somewhere in there for this entire get up and go. And I was happy to do that. And the radio on, and the race is on. Is that what you're trying to think? And the race is on. And the race is on. All right. After that, I might need a drink. And the radio. And the radio. Ooh. It's so, and the radio on. What? The only song I know is Radio Gaga. Radio blah blah. Queen, man, Queen. Everybody knows who Queen is. I'm the dude pretending to be the dude who's trying to be another dude. Everybody knows who Queen is. I saw that movie. I watched that movie the other day. Friggin' Tropic Thunder. What a good movie. It's hilarious, dude. It's the most absurd shit ever. So. But yeah, for like 20-something bucks. I mean, like even at another like at 30-something bucks, the way I premise it in the video, if you're buying it in the store, it'd be like 30-something bucks. I know I did a video about it at some point. Cheer! Enjoy to the world. It's almost Christmas time. Thanksgiving will be soon. Except not in Canada. So, cheers. Can you make an alien reproduction vehicle? I don't know exactly how to answer that because I don't know what kind of question that is. And what kind of alien? Like a reproduction of a vehicle from aliens? Or alien? Like the Nostromo? I mean, I've never really put my fingers or my toes. I've never really dipped my toes into the pool kit bashing, but I could possibly do it. I mean, like, I have the talent to do it. I mean, I got a glue gun. Dude, I got imagination. I've never done it. Like an anti-gravitic. Do you even know what gravitic means? I don't know what it means. That's why I'm asking you. I'll admit that right now. Like I'm fiercely underqualified to understand that word. Flying device. Like, could I build an anti-gravity device? No, I don't think. Well, I think it's possible. I just don't think it's. I don't think it's probable that I'll do that in my lifetime. But like, hey, you know, with the right funding, the right money, maybe we could go anti-gravity. But if you want to do some cool cosplay, you want to like build a cosplay costume, I could probably help you do that. I got plenty of this foam stock around. It's just like laying here in strips. Like the basis of every foam basis for every like big cosplay costume. Oh, I got. Let me show you. It's this stuff right here. See, I just got strips of this laying around. See? There you go. Oh, you're gonna make a. Yeah, dude. You know, if you make that friggin' shit that runs on water, dude, they're gonna fucking find you. Don't make that engine runs on water, y'all. Although I gotta tell you, hey, a stubby screwdriver is not stubby until you found the stubbiest thing in the world. It's a Steinway. I found it on Amazon. I'm trying to make a Mercury vortex motor. Actually, that sounds like a cool friggin' premise for a punk rock song. Like someone out there doing punk rock, got to do a whole friggin' song about building your own Mercury vortex motor. so you can create an anti-gravitic flying device and shoot to the moon, be witty, shoot to the moon, be witty. Because if you ain't being witty, you being dumb. I think I got his catchphrase right there. Anyway, yeah, I got a lot of this hanging out. The fuck? What the fuck? Why you pulling? Okay, you turn in. Okay, cool. You stop at the fucking at my driveway. Stop at my driveway to turn into a fucking road. Whatever. Shut up, Francis. I know I'm paranoid. Who's more paranoid than me? You, Francis. Why? Because nothing. It never stops. You're always over here. I'm so glad that you can't be heard audibly by the regular human ear. YouTube, MT, garage, DIY, screwdriver, key. I mean, yeah. I don't think that's a very... I don't think that's like the best use of my talents, but like I could do that. Okay. I was thinking more on the end of getting like midget stamped wrenches that say True Acolyte, you know, fix things, even if they ain't broke, or something like that. A little midget wrench on a keychain, and I'll sell that to you guys. And then you can just keep your keychains on Acolyte wrenches or whatever. Which I'd love to sell Acolyte wrenches. That'd be a cool friggin' thing. You know who I'd get to OE in my bits, y'all? Weehaw! All day. All day! I do, like, be witty. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't want you to take offense, but, like, I don't know if that's 100% in my wheelhouse. Like, also not entirely sure how I'd film it either. That's a lot. There's a lot of work in that. I might be able to one day actually do something like that. Okay. I might actually be able to do something like that, where at the end of the wrench. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Okay, I buy so I want to be witty. I think my next career move is to be a locksmith. Well, I mean, reality. I'm telling you, these keys right here from dead places, from things that don't mean anything anymore to anybody. Doors that got destroyed, thrown away, keys that I found someplace. These will open up a lot of things. I mean, yeah, it's the Phantom keychain. This thing looms large in my legend, y'all. It's like this thing, like I'm not a locksmith, but I'll walk out there with this gigantic key ring and I'll try every key on it. By the way, waffle locks, this key unlocks almost every waffle lock I've come across when someone asks me to. And I always check to make sure it's that it's the people, right? No. But I was saying, like, you just started lockpicks. Hey, dude, I've got a lockpick kit. I love my lockpick kit. It came with those clear locks. That was fun, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, where's my lockpick? Where's my lockpicks? It was the kit that came with this. You see them all the time on Amazon. Comes with this one. Oh, here it is. Okay. And of course, that day I got this, I had to buy like an actual master lock. And when I tell you that a master lock is not what you want, I can tell you right now, it's really not what you want. Hold on. Rake 1 or rake 2? Let's do rake 2. Let's do rake 1. This is the best part. Like, it's always performance too. Like, I always screw up when I know someone's watching. Well, just be careful. If you get caught with that in certain places, you might not be taken as a friendly kind of actor in a situation. Back to the other pick. I know that there's like an easy way to do this and a hard way to do it. I'm trying it the hard way. Oh, I've tried that several times. It works on certain locks, right? It works on certain locks. I honestly, car lock and car keys, I would never try to do this with. Just like brute force jimmy it open with like a friggin' pick. But I can tell you right now, you don't want. Okay, I'm going to tell you one of the best pieces of existence that I've ever learned. Okay, my dad, growing up, told me that his dad and his grandparents and all these people he knew, I never knew my grandparents. He said that people put locks on doors to keep honest people honest and to make unscrupulous people waste time before they rob you blind. Cheers. True. What's up? What up? He's a living, breathing part of the stream. Aside, not like Francis, no. Hey, you guys want to see something funny? Here. Francis, relax. Check out. It's a phantom eyeball. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Anyway, so. Harry's MRS22 like wave back, Harry's. How you doing? Holy shit, you're back, dude. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I just picked a lock live on stream. It's kind of fun. But yeah, no. So Be Witty. It comes with a bunch of these clear locks. I think these are just fascinating and cool. Just to like, I know you can like with these, you can actually pick each specific one. Also, this is a different key-sided keyway one. This one does. It works with one key one way, and it doesn't work the other way. So that's 2 locks to pick on this one. There's a Schleg style standard door style one, right? Like a house lock, house key type deal. Very much so like a Schleg or a quick set. Although I gotta tell you, if you know anything about quick sets, I guess you can reset those pretty easily. And then a full-on padlock was like kind of a full clear cutaway of it. So, you know. And then oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the cool part of it. So I've picked this one probably about 50 times. But and I also know that like the more you pick them, the more you destroy them. By the way. What did that take me? Like 30 seconds? That's all I'm saying. Like, recognizing that there is a flaw in the system is not the problem. You know what I'm saying? And this one is also like it's a pretty fancy little lock. It's got a guarded keyway, so you can't just bypass the entire lock with like one pick, like a little jab pick or whatever at the back end. Yeah, it's not a bad little kit. I think it was like 20 something bucks on Amazon. Never leave home without WD-40. Oh yeah, for real, no cap. Alright. Fact. I literally picked that one just a minute ago. So my point is like, locks are locks are put on doors to keep honest people honest and the unscrupulous from robbing you blind in the first minute. I homemade a pump key can get you through a deadbolt. Nice. So be witty. I've got this idea for a deadbolt, like the honest man's deadbolt, right? And it's basically six deadbolts that lock into a door with like steel plates and like a corresponding set of 4 points or 6 points in the door, depending. So, I just pressurized the leftover sardine oil from the can in a spray can myself. Dude, I'm wondering what you're gonna do with that, man. Like, is that? Are you like start you know like walk around and discreetly like spray people in New York City with the friggin' with like sardine oil? I mean, what? What? Oh, okay. No. Well, that makes perfect sense for lubing your nuts. Yeah. And by the way, it's I don't think it's sardine oil. It's an amalgamation. It is a fish oil. It's mostly white carp oil in WD-40. Like the majority of it is that. It's like actually a little bit of olive oil, a couple of other things like industrial strength olive oil. I don't know if you guys know that exists. It does. Used a lot on like naval ships, believe it or not. Uh, and you know what they say about naval ships? Everywhere they go, they're lubing their nuts. Cheers to O.I.'s Owl and B. Witty. Two fine stand-up folks who are, I guess one of them's covering his face, and the other one is an avatar that's an owl. Uh, a couple fine stand-up gentlemen, I believe, hopefully, allegedly. Cheers. I don't know. Y'all could be the devil. I don't think you are. Be witty. If there was one guy out there who was like classed to be the devil, it wouldn't be you. You too witty. You too witty to be the devil. It's one thing I've learned, man. Devil's fucking stupid. Processed seed oils. Live in my nuts. My name is Owl. Ah! Who? By the way, the door is closed because we have a hawk up there in one of my trees, and the hawk has just given birth a couple months back, and now instead of all I hear is I want food. It's like, and then that'll end. It happens a lot around here. We're a bird sanctuary. Don't think I don't. I'm not. I mean, I do remember when I was young, waking up and just hearing like, ah, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Holy crap, right? And then like the next day I go out and I see a like a giant bird, right? And it looks like this in my eyes, but like a 30-foot tree, right? Right? It's like, right? And then it shut up for a little bit. So, and then but I gotta say, like the cardinals around here, the freaking blue, like we have bluebirds, blue jays, freaking cardinals. We have hummingbirds. It's a nice friggin' place to live. Oh crap! I didn't start my timer. I don't know when I started. I'm gonna go look at the stream to see how long I've been on either. I'm also very lazy. Oh my god, I'm so lazy. Buy a pumpkin. It's by Milwaukee. You can buy the insert online for like $10, but this one's $35. It's really great because you can. It's a bit of a flexible substrate. It's not an actual hard hat. It's just for working under sinks and shit. Working under houses, in attics, sinks, under sinks. So I was wearing mine today. was under a sink. By the way, I need to invent something that like is adjustable height that will save my back from being in a goddamn cabinet. I think people could actually benefit from that one, Owl. We could, all of us. I think I actually have an idea already for it. It's based on an existing idea, so let's go. Y'all just need to like get me fameless. I mean, not famous, but fameless. Like, you know, I'm fame, but I'm not famous. I'm fameless. You know, like, I don't know. Because I can't, there's one thing I can't do is self-promote. Okay? So, all of my people out there who believe in me, they're my acolytes. Like, what's this guy's name? Harry's MRS22 Shithawk. Total shithawk. Oh, we have hawks, we have falcons, we have a bunch of friggin' birds around here, so. Did I mess people up? I'm sorry if I messed people up. Jeez. Man, people take what I say way too personally. I'm sorry. I'm not really that sorry. If you can't take the easy bullshit that I fucking talk about, it's like, it's like, you do realize that I'm in entertainment. I'm supposed to be here lightheartedly entertaining people. I'm worried that I'm not getting all of my chats. You reload everything. No, I'm getting my chats. Cool. All right. But now, like, Harry's. What are you talking about? Shithawk. You said shithawk. And I was like, yeah, hawks, they shit on you. I've been shit on by a hawk. That's a very real thing you said to me. So, like, what are you talking about? You said shithawk. Hawks will shit on you. Okay? So, blue jays and friggin' bluebirds and I don't think I've ever seen actually an actual hummingbird poop. So I assume they just do it while they're like flying. But you know, whatever. Sorry, no. Was running down the stairs of the basement 3 hours. I woke up on the floor, splitting headache, sleep time. There's gas in it. Oh my god, there's gas in my forehead. Right now? Right? I mean, like, dude, I can regale you of the moment that I cut my foot up and almost bled out on stream one night. I try not to recall that story very much. I still got a little scar, a little tiny little freaking scar. Are you okay, though? Like, you okay, man? Be with you? Like, dude, I was running down the stairs in the basement in 3 hours. I woke up on the floor with a splitting headache and a gash. Gas. There's gas in it. Oh my god, there was a gash in my forehead. And all the gas was leaking on the floor, and we're talking about like just gas, no gas. No. You got a gash. It's not a joke. There's no jokes. You just like jamming your forehead, bro. It's like don't be Russian. Hello, my name is Always Owl. Welcome to a Through Acolyte stream. I have taken over for tonight. I am Always Owl. I am texting in chat right now. I'm sorry I'm being Russian right now. I apologize. Victor. Yeah, I was high, Ed. I was joking with you. I need a pump cap. Be witty. You didn't have to delete that. That was actually a funny comment. Look, be witty. Look, I'm laughing right now, but like, if you're fucking with me, then I'm laughing. You've achieved the goal. You get that? You are the laugh master tonight. Be witty. In all seriousness, you get tonight's cheers of the evening. What does that mean? It means I have to do a little bit of a speech here, right? Be Witty showed up to my chat. And he always brought his personality, always brought his little moments of life, always brought some fucking with me. I think it's time we all understand that his life should be celebrated for this moment. Because so few of us actually have any time to ever take for anyone in our lives. But here I am saying, be witty, you deserve this. Cheers. Cheers to Be Witty, the only guy I've ever known who chatted through an entire chat of shit and came out clean on the other side. Fuck, I could have done that in a Morgan Freeman voice. Can I go back? No, it's too late. Score! Goal! 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 Me, goal! Goal! Sorry, I threw the bottle into the recycle. Not just one of my legs. Not just one leg. You were pulling both of my legs at the same time, Be Witty. I don't know how to take that statement. It means you got like strong arms. You pulling both of my legs and it's working. You pulling both my legs and it's still working. You got gigantic arm pieces, Be Witty. Also, what you said to me does have like a weird entendre meaning, but I'm just not even gonna like notice it. Everyone here loves it though, so I mean I love everything, so whatever. That's why I'm like Ryobi. Yeah, I got some Ryobi. I can tell you, don't buy their battery lawnmower, even if it costs you $100. Oh, see, now it only confirms everything I know about you, Be Witty. Take the mask off. Show your crazy face. Tell the world that you're witty. And you be witty. Witty. In a world where no one has any wit, Be Witty is here. This summer, in the feel-good comedy of the year, Be Witty is Be Witty as Be Witty in Be Witty. Baby, I'm gonna eat you up. The first of several movies. Yes, we're that confident you'll love him. Pulling them legs. Pulling them legs. Thanks, a wise owl. Thanks for saying I have chicken legs. You're not wrong, but thanks for saying I have chicken legs. I'm a little self-conscious about it. That's why I wear flare-leg friggin' jeans and boot cuts. Damn it. Hey, you got to buy those from special manufacturers on Amazon who make your size only. By the way, my size now is 32-32 or 32-34. You can cuff those jeans if I need to. Or my actual size is 33-33. But I think it's going to be 34 one day. You were going for a cursed person emoji. Oh, I know that emoji. Hold on, wait. I know that emoji. Hold on, wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. I know that. Hold on, wait. I know that emoji. Hold on, wait. There's an emoji for that. Hold on, cursed person. Hold on. Well, there's actually a couple of emojis. Let's go with first one I ever heard of was this kind of cursed person. Goondog Saints rocking it, by the way. It's the lights. Don't want to lose viewers. There's also this kind of cursed person. Hold on, I got another cursed person here. Here's a cursed person, right? Right? Boom. And canonically, like, You literally just said no joke here. I have kidney failure and do dialysis 3 times a week. I think you've explained this actually, and we've all told you it's rough, and we all believe in you, and you probably need the mask to stay alive. Let's not go too deep here, but let's go deep enough. I know that there's at least one other cursed person I can think of. Oh, here it is. Boom, right there. Well, be witty. I think you've stumbled upon the only guy in the world who agrees with you on that. I love to laugh and make others laugh. No, it's cool. I like you spell it with a K, like it's a cigarette. Smooth. Let me hit that again. Well, I'm gonna be real with you, okay? Be witty, right? The one thing I've learned in my life is water is your friend. Water is food, okay? Ice is food. Water is food. When I say that, it's like it's been proven pretty well that, and I'm saying like when I was a kid, I never drank any water because I was like, fuck water, I hate it. It doesn't taste good. Fuck it, right? But that's because I like drank tap water growing up, and I don't drink tap water anymore. I hate tap water. It sucks. I had to have something filtered because tap water's the shit. It's just shit. Buy organs in China and New Mexico. It's all good. I'm stepping forward. Arnold Braunschweiger, Bruce Lee teach us to become the water. Arnold Braunschweiger. Holy shit. I'm gonna shout you out at some point in a 15-sec movie rec soon, because it's literally where your name comes from. It's Schweiger, Braunschweiger. Oh, you're right. You actually, yeah, Braunschweiger. Yeah. Let them touch your wee wee. Well, I mean, if people want to come to an exhibition of my wee wee, then I would literally do that for the sake of art, and you can touch it probably. I'm sure. No. I think you're mistaking Wah Wah, that famous line from Helen Keller, with Wee Wee. Arnold Braunschweiger. You know, in the original Predator, I'm Arnold Braunschweiger. I will do the voice for your channel. I'll make money off you. We'll split it half and half. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you have restriction, but I'm saying like sipping is probably a good deal, and then like you can have your nutrient intake, and you can do your dialysis, and then maybe they'll. You've not seen so. It's a throwaway line in Last Action Hero. Okay, and he's actually referencing The Simpsons when he says, "I'm Arnold Braunschweiger," right? Dude, all those movies are great. I have Conan. I have Kindergarten Cop. I think I have True Lies. I'm not sure if I have Charlie. Like, I've been realizing lately that someone has absconded a large box of DVDs, and it was all of my horror movies, horror and like horror sci-fi, and then some sci-fi in it. Yeah. So I'm trying to reclaim a lot of stuff, but like I go to a very Christian freaking thrift store, and they don't put out those videos ever. So I've been going to Goodwills, regular Goodwills, because they put everything out, hoping and praying that. And I went to a Goodwill today. I was like, I want to buy every freaking film here. There's like every Disney movie that I could ever want here. But I didn't have that much money. I have no money, so it's not like that big of a deal to me. I just survive because we have a base income here, and the base income provides for everyone in the house. How long that lasts before my dad dies. And then people ask me how about it's like, those videos they throw the pits of hell. Like, yeah, exactly. They see Friday the 13th. They see like Halloween. They're like, we're not selling this. we're called the Ministries Thrift now. Like, but no, it's not a tumor. It's not. It's not a tumor. It's not a bewitty. A bewitty. It's not a bewitty growing in my brain. Stop it. Get to the chopper. Bewitty. Get to the chopper. I'm actually slightly taller than that guy. I think he's like 6'5". I'm 6'6". Uh, and no one knows this. Like, what's his name is fucking 6'6", right? Uh, guy from the office, not office, Parks and Rec or whatever. Is it Parks and Rec? Ron Swanson, the guy who played Star Lord. Fucking what's his name? The guy who dates Arnold's daughter. Friggin' Star Lord. By the way, creepier Christian than me. Passed through a church parking lot, trick or treating tonight. My son thanked every person there, and none of them said you're welcome. Well, I mean, from my like from my personal life in churches, I understand. The thank you, be witty. It's Chris Pratt, yes. And for that, be witty, I'm gonna be like, hold on. Oh my god, I didn't even know that machine did that. Oh no, I'm sorry. No. No. Well, I mean, like Scientology, right? Like rebranded Scientology, I think is really what that is. So you can pee through a random hole on your extremities on the go. Well, I've been doing that for years. I just point and like shoot, and I pee. I just don't have the rig out for it. Like I literally need to connect it to my pee hole, which is in the armpit. And then when I shoot it into people's like drinks, they just love it. It comes apart like. Everyone's the life of the party. Did you drug the drinks? No, you can't trace it. It's an alien freaking thing that you never freaking understand. Am I going to smoke this on stream? I've been restricted recently for showing people how to use drugs. So I'll tell you, you might want to do this instead of this when you're going after a bull, because this might burn you. This most certainly keeps your entire hand under here. And then when I say to put things into this part of this thing loosely, yes, it was Arnold Braunschweiger. If you can name the movie tonight, I will drink all of this in one drink. Don't go look it up. I can already tell you right now, I'm gonna kill you. You have 10 seconds. 10. And then yeah, don't push all of this down real hard. Just like loosely push it down. 10. Nope. It is from a spoof movie. One of them spoof movies, right? Oh, and be witty. I never pack more than I can smoke with one hit in a bowl. Penis figure. Yes, that's the name of the movie. No, it's the Scary Movie. I think it's Scary Movie 4 or 5, 3. Yes, 3. It was, I think 3, 4, and 5 were done by Zucker, Abrams, or 5 came back with the Wayans or something. But there's like, oh, this is how we pee, and then like Charlie Sheen's got like, and it's like, oh, it's like, and it's just stupid, funny shit. It's so like Zucker, Abrams, and Zucker is like, okay. Someone said to me like on stream, I think it was like 3 or 4 days ago, maybe a week. 1, 2, and 3 yesterday. Yeah, see. By the way, be witty. That's a good friggin' watch for friggin' Halloween. I watched every I watched, I think, the first 5 Jason movies, or Friday the 13th. Uh, I think I need to save the rest of that for. Well, dude. Well, I mean, like, okay, so have you ever seen? And be witty. I need you to go back into my video catalog, my 15-second video catalog. I need you to scroll back and watch things to a point where I started calling DeWalt, right? Right. And one of my favorite jokes on the channel is there. It's oh well, they well, you know, and just because they got something similar with their name on it. I'm not gonna make that joke again. And it's my favorite joke because like I made that joke like 2-3 times and I left it alone. And I might like reference it here and there, but like no one gets it. It's one of my favorite jokes. So there should be a turkey gravy latte at Starbucks for November. Well, look, you can buy a latte at Starbucks and then you can roll around to what's that friggin' sub shop with the guy friggin' who owns it is like some sort of like, you know, guy who wants to end the world with $10 billion or whatever. Yeah, Firehouse Subs. Go around to Firehouse Subs. They do a like you buy a latte at Starbucks, which are also run by evil billionaires now, Lex Luthor types, and then go over to the next Lex Luthor type place called Firehouse, right? And go get you a Thanksgiving sub. It's like it's a Thanksgiving sub. Check what out. I'm sorry. Be witty. I have terrible ADHD. It'll only get worse as I go. So check what out. What was I saying to you 2 seconds ago? Because I have terrible ADHD. I'm sorry, Be witty. If I need you to just remind me, you'll check what out. Check out what? Check out. Shit. No, I'm in a bit of a loop. Hold on. I told him to check this out. It was really. I'll check it out. And you called me Mr. Ed, which I appreciate. Cheers again. I can't do this without Be Witty or a chaser. Walking away. Walking away. Heavily. Oh, I got trapped in a box like a kitten. Oh my god. Oh crap. Listen, I'm falling out of the fridge. There's a whole like 20 beers here for tomorrow night. I think I might take the day off. I don't know. You know, drinking means to live all be all. That's why I try to do it as little as possible. Someone asked me when I said like, hey, I think you're an alcoholic. I was like, no. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. I am clearly a binge drinker because I only drink when I'm on stream after a certain time. Anybody get him a life alert for his birthday? I don't know, Bron's like someone to get you a life alert. I was like, you're getting old, oh my god. And you're just like, what are you, 20? Cheers. By the way, I couldn't do this without any of you guys, by the way. I know, like, I see like 100 views. I know at least some of those are you guys. These motherfuckers right here. And if it's not you, then when I see the 600 or whatever I get, and then occasionally I get 71, and I'm pretty sure it's only you guys. Also, Arnold Braunschweiger, go check out my channel. I have a bunch of videos that they're unlisted. They're secret videos. They're all posted on my posts, in my posts. There's a bathroom on the other side of that door over there, where it's famously where I walk upstairs drunkenly during music videos. Sometimes I'm so drunk I can't think of anything inspiring to say to anyone. I should just be like, I'm drunk, bitches. I can't barely walk, but I'm trying to get there. Yeah, dude, Arnold Braunschweiger, I want this channel to be fun first. I know, like other people who've always wanted that. So I can't spell. My parents got me hooked on chronic and skipped the phonics altogether. B Witty, you're old ass motherfucker if that's your fucking reference. uh, I was having a problem reading, and when I went and I tried hooked on phonics, I I was a better reading at phonics. I enjoy the POV stagger videos. Yeah, yeah. Can we all just can we all just can we all just get a bong? I think that's what you're trying to say there. Yeah, I do have I do. There's occasionally I bring the bong down, but down here I think a bong is a little too serious when I'm drinking heavy, and I'm like doing this. I drank all of this from here to there tonight on stream. I did not. I'm not smoking DMT. Oh, then be witty. That's why I got the reference. Bam, 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 it. Bam, 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 bam. I'm an 80s baby, yeah. By the way, be witty. I don't know if you know this. Very interesting. Sanford and Son is a remake of a British television show called Steptoe and Son. And the guy who plays the father in that, the red character in that, is a dirty old man, right? And I grew up uh, watching on VHS at first, Hard Day's Night by the Beatles. And there's Paul's grandfather. Well, that's not your grandfather. I've met your grandfather. That's my other grandfather. And everyone's got two grandfathers, or they're entitled to two grandfathers, you know. Right? And then, so that's the whole point of that is like, it's a joke that it's about a TV show. And our show is, yeah, it's our version. We never had that dope freaking stuff. Let me check the chat. Hold on. Can't we all just get a bong? I was born in 1979. Be witty. I was born in 1980. October, by the way. I just turned 45. I enjoyed a drink or five Thursday night. It got interesting, let me tell you. What, on Thursday? What happened Thursday? Was it here on my stream? Like, people, like, dude, some of my, like, oldest fans are like, dude, you alienated the crap out of me. I was like, I didn't mean to, right? I was just having fun. It's like, shout out to Carby. Here, this drink's for Carby Keitel. I really wish he would just talk to me again, but, like, he's like, yeah, you fucking pissed me off or something. I fucking don't want to deal with you. And I get that. By the way, that happens a lot with me. It's not a fucking new thing, so. When I hit puberty, you're at 1990, baby. So you're 10 years removed. So Arnold, you're literally every girlfriend I had after I turned 30. You were born that year. Between 30 and 36, like that was every date I was on. And like here's the thing, like I was on dating apps and shit. They'd lie. They'd be like, yeah, I'm like 39. I'd be like, no, like I'm 42. You're 32, right? Oh my gosh, Arnold Braunschweiger is very pretty. But no, so the beginning of this is like in The Simpsons, they have a character, Arnold Braunschweiger, right? And in the movie, Last Action Hero, the character Jack Slater says his name is Arnold Braunschweiger, and it's a reference to the Simpsons shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm sure you are, by the way, Arnold. It's like be witty. Like I don't care about double chins. You know, personality sells your entire fucking sexiness. So I don't know if you ever been with anyone who actually fucking gave a fuck about you. Pretty sure you did. You wouldn't be living large right now if you wasn't, because like you fucking masking up, you fucking sunglasses, you dude. Like how much I want to add a fucking cool mask to my moniker. It's whatever. I just got the big old freaking fedora. Big old fedora. And giant sunglasses that go over it. and it's a fedora, right? The lady was like, "I like a cowboy hat," and I was like, "Well, it's actually a fedora." And she's like, "Looks like a cowboy hat." It's like, nah, it's a little too short to be a cowboy hat, but like, no, I do wear it like a cowboy, so I'm okay. God love it, y'all. Like, life is so fucking short. It's the one thing I've realized. Like, 45 years in life, right? We got we got someone who's like 10 years before and 10 years after, essentially. And when I say like 10 years, like, okay, so we got B Witty. B Witty is one year removed from my birth, but has lived really rough, from what I can tell from the story. So let's give him a 5 year handicap on that, right? So then let's say here's 10 years removed from me, right? This dude, friggin' Arnold Braunschweiger, grew up, kissed from a rose, friggin' Batman, friggin' all that shit as a little baby, right? Right, like that stuff's just ingrained. They've heard it their entire lives, just like we have. But that's like something like deeply rooted, so hard in them, like a taproot kind of existence, right? And then you've got you've got all the generations here. It's like me, my dad, and my son hanging out. Like it's like my dad. Like, and here's something I always wanted for my son is I always wanted my son to know who my dad was. Right. I always wanted him to know his grandparents because I never knew my grandparents. I always had aunts and uncles, and a lot of my aunts and uncles were cousins because life was pretty fucking rough when my parents came up, but they were the first ones who didn't get the hard stick. By the way, a video came out about an hour and 20 minutes ago about this. It's a bucket that you sweep things in. It's my favorite thing. Also, if you spit on it, it does eventually get into there. And then you just hose it off when you're done. Like, it's kind of funny. I do have a spray bottle on here with like some like light soap in it. Just goes, and then it all gets thrown into that little trash bag right there. Little trash bag. Yeah, it's a good video too. And then dude, I was looking on friggin' Lowe's site. I couldn't find. It's like $5 for the friggin' the dustpan attachment. It's like what, $4 for the friggin' bucket. Or, dude, if you want, you can go find your own alternative bucket. You can get the Harbor Freight one. But yeah, there's chicken and them wings. Oh, Wiseout, do you need me right now to show you my left leg? Do you need to show? Can I show you a chicken wing? It's literally the shape of a chicken wing. Look at it. Chicken wing. That's the party people eat. That's the little thing that no one wants. They just rip it off. They throw it away. They give it to you at a Chinese restaurant. That's all I'm saying. And plus, I might get a little bit of foot action here. People like with that fetish stuff or whatever. I mean, I don't know what Braunschweiger's into, but like, I'm pretty sure. By the way, I have to wear these compacting socks and a compacting sleeve. There's a seam right here. It's not fun. All I'm saying is like, don't Unfriended. I have not seen Unfriended, but I have heard about it. I hear it's actually really good. Well, Braunschweiger, I'm not here to like friggin' ask you all of your quiet little flowers that you like to fucking plant everywhere. I don't know, what are you doing out there? Are you putting out some dandelions, huh? Sorry, I'm trying to bait someone I know. Hopefully he's gonna show up soon because I really need to see him. He's a guy named Rich. He's from England. It was about the time. It's 11. It's 3 in the morning there. And I wasn't trying to entice you into being more into me, Arnold. I'm just saying that like I have feet, and we all have feet, and I have terrible ones right now because I almost died. because of it. And they have a cotton duck Ozark Trail 15-degree sleeping bag. It's 7 foot long. Hey, that's a cool idea. Oh, it's Al. Al, stop! Don't come on. Do I have to ban you for like thinking my feet are gross? Me and the wife watched it when I was over. I made her turn on the bedroom lights so I could sleep. Unfriended? Dude, I've heard about it. Like, I thought about you when I saw it. You guys are like you guys are a bridge too far. Kane and Hackman in the same movie. This is my thesis, man. I'm trying to prove that Kane Hackman theory. Hold on, let me open up the door. It's getting stuffy. It's just kind of cold outside, right? I have like a heater. The heater literally just like blows up against my shit, right? I'll be witty. Most dudes are, and most dudes cry when they watch freaking You've Got Mail and fucking Made in Manhattan, all that shit, whatever. I had to buy him. The coworker's wife cheated on him and kicked him out. So he's living in his car. Fuck. Well, I mean, like, that's not him, right? He was the good guy, right? Also, Arnold, like, you know, I raised my son without the support of his mother while his mother lived in the house and used it as a free opportunity to live free and not pay rent. So, and I got to tell you, through all of that shit, she is a much better person for knowing us because, like, my mom is a good Catholic, even though Catholicism left her years ago, and my dad is a good Episcopal, even though Catholic Light definitely fucking lost him during Vietnam, 1967, 1968. Yeah, Pops was never the same afterwards, and Mom was the only cure. I don't think about like my parents' life in the same way I think about mine. Like, I tell my dad, like, you've never been utterly depressed because you don't have fucking any future. And he's like, what? I was like, I don't have a future. I'm gonna have to scrape and scrap and like try everything possible, which I have. I've become a plumber when I was a kid. I was 18, 19. I started the plumbing course. That is a book from when I was 18, 19, learning plumbing stuff. Okay, when my son was born, and she chose someone else to be the father, Kenny, rest in peace. I bought a wiring book, and I became a wiring guy, and that was what gave me the money to essentially moonlight in a pizza shop and do wiring for a few years before. And I was also doing. I was kind of like off days. I was doing pizza delivery, and I was learning electrical with a real deal electrician around here. And then, have you seen Arnold Braunschweig? You watch my videos. You've seen the bookshelf with all the Chilton and Mitchell and friggin' Haynes manuals on it. Like, it's, dude. Like, I have a fucking book up there that will tell you how to work on an airplane engine, a Spitfire British airplane engine. Like, I was like, dude, that's for a Spitfire. And, like, by the way, that's a 12-cylinder engine made by a British company, and it went into the Spitfire friggin' aircraft. Dude. Oh, that is not surprising to me, because you're the kind of guy who'd be like, when I go to sleep after tripping for like 12 hours, like, I'll like, just kind of absorb all of that knowledge up there. And I ain't saying that's wrong. Some of us might be able to do that. Because I definitely have a superpower. I can learn everything and anything. I can learn anything to do with your hands. People are like, hey, how do you do this art? I'm like, well, no, the art is about eye. Like, training your eye to see how things move up. By the way, it'll be mounted like that. That's how it goes, right? And uh, the hand only puts things where the eye sees it correctly. So you need to develop the eye and develop the hand. And what can I tell you? You know, you spend years developing the hand. No. But you spend no time developing the hand. Is that right, left? Is that right? Is that right, left, right, left? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Maybe you got two of them down there. All right. So I don't have the hand to explain that. I'm sorry. It's in. So I've had a catastrophic fail with my restoration of the big hand, the big left hand, and I'm on the lookout for a new one. But like the little squishy right hand's still good, and I put it inside because it's getting cold out, and the colder it gets, the worse those things fare. So it's Hulk hands. So. Yeah, son. Shit, I need to take a Zanny bar. Zanny bars. Boom, boom, boom. You start out up here, and your it's getting clear that I'm just getting tired. I'm gonna slow it down. Whoa, dude, hold on. Whoa, dude, hold on. Oh, wow. By the way, I've seen Zanny be Xanax, yeah. There's actually a whole video on Oak City Gamers where, like, Joel literally takes like 2 Xanny bars before he does the fucking episode. I was like, it's such a good episode too. I can't remember exactly which one it is. If I was watching, I'd be like, oh, this is the one where he's doing Xannies. I would know it immediately. So Oak City Gamers is a great friggin' go after. It's like me in the real world with my friends. Yellow 2 milligram school buses. Yep, school buses. Yep. Yeah. I think he had what he had street buses or whatever. They were blue. They were like much stronger or whatever. They were like twice the strength of a school bus. He has like serious pain. Like he has like the same pain that I have, essentially. He has like a sciatica and like, 6 or 7 disjointed friggin' exposures on one side, right? And I do it with alcohol and pot. Occasionally I get by the way, so the way I got over needing like any kind of to buy any Xanny bars is I just got healthy. I just lost a shit ton of weight. Yes, the blue and green ones. Yes. The blue ones, the green ones. The green ones are the dope, I think. Like, I've only had the blues and the yellows. You have to take 3 yellows to have the blue fucking experience. But also, like, and the white ones. No, well, the white ones are like the weak ones, right? They're like the basic fucking shit. It's got more OTC shit in it than. And I'm trying to cheers out. Who can I cheers out? Well, I've never done a Val or a K-pin, but like people have told me, like, dude, are you on a Xanny bar right now? I was like, nah, man, I'm just chilling. I just smoked a shit ton of pot in the parking lot. And it's like, because I have a deep voice, and people are like, people get all deep voice when they on the fucking K-pins, right? They're like, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm doing good. Okay. Can I cheers someone out? Can I cheers anyone out? Anyone here? You've all been cheersed out, right? Everyone's Be Witty's cheersed out. Braunschweiger. Okay, you do a second Braunschweiger. Cheers to Braunschweiger. I would not exist if you weren't out there watching my videos about books on shelves. I wouldn't exist if you weren't here talking to the chat. I would still exist. I just would be something different, and none of y'all would know me. Multiverse. Cheers. By the way, Anyone hear this news, right? It's like Sliders has got a reboot coming. Be witty. Did you hear this? Sliders has a freaking reboot coming. Sliders, Sliders. Came on after friggin' X-Files, 1994, 1995, 1996. And then it went to the Sci-Fi Channel and it just like... From there on, it's like Clavant Derricks, like, said in at a Comic Con or something, it was like, would you be willing to come back to uh, uh, Quinn Mallory? He was like, yes, I would. Would you be willing to come back to John Rhys Davies? He's like, yes, I would. And then Clavant Derricks is like, well, since I was there till the end on the original series, I'd definitely be willing to come back. And what a good freaking moment. Those guys, like the Professor, Quinn, and fucking, Cue Ball, and fucking the Crying Man. I have all of those on DVD. Pretty sure I do. I bought them as they came out, and I kept them over the years. So, Purgatory? What are you talking about, Purgatory? Oh, is that all? I'm taking the sign down. Explain that. I'm going to take the sign down if you don't explain it right now. What's Purgatory mean? What are you saying? I'm in Purgatory? Is this a metaphor for Purgatory right here? They keep doing the same thing over and over again? But yeah, every single time it has different results. Is this insanity? No, it's not. Remember who you are. Remember who you came from. And if you can't remember none of that, then remember who you are and where you came from. And if you can't remember none of that, remember, hopefully, who you are and try to do your best. We've all seen the Amnesia freaking storyline on TV, right? Okay, so I had no time limit tonight, but someone asked me, I've known for years, was like, how long do you stream for? I was like, I don't know, 1-2 hours? I don't know. Well, dude, no, hold on. See, you should have shown up the hour before to watch Sliders. You should go watch Sliders. You of all people would love Sliders. Go watch Sliders. The first 3 seasons are top-notch 90s television. And Scully was a fiery redhead, and by the way, Gillian Anderson's still, like, freaking damn looking good. Don't even act. Right? Like, you're the guy, like, who's younger, dating, like, Cher in 1990. Like, don't even lie. Like, 1997, Cher was still in her prime. She was still looking fucking hot. Fire. She's, like, fucking 47. She still looks like a fucking weird beast of a fucking woman. But, like, I'm not gonna tread on no one. But, like, I know at least a couple dudes go after Cher all day. But they are, like, old. Some of them are, like older guys, Yeah, Sliders. Go look it up, dude. Sliders. It's got Jerry O'Connell, John Rhys Davies, is this guy named Clavant Derricks, and then there's a female lady in the show because it was the '90s. They always had like a representative female character. Got to read the books, dude. See, no, I'm saying just watch the TV show. Don't read the books yet. Just watch the show. Get involved. Get invested into Sliders. I guess now I have to do a 15-6 series, Rick, on it. Jeez Louise. Dude, it's great night. So, like, the first season alone, I think, so the premise is, like, a kid is working to, like, create a wormhole, right? But instead of creating a wormhole to another place in our existence, he creates a wormhole to a place in another existence. And he gets visited by himself from another existence and says, hey, here's the technology, right? Dude, you were so close, whatever. And then he, like, tries to impress his professor. This is the first episode. And they get trapped in an endless cycle of like, sliding from different universe to different universe. It's so good. And John Rhys Davies, he's Sala in friggin' Indiana Jones, dude. He's like in every dope friggin' made-for-TV TNT movie about Egypt that I ever seen. Like, I'm just saying, like, he's in a lot of friggin' shit. And not to mention, he's not just in a lot of shit. He's in a lot of good shit. And he's in a lot of bad shit. So like that guy, John Rhys Davies, his career is a bit of a friggin' roller coaster. So. All right. Well, maybe cheers out. Be witty. Oh, wise owl. I got one more drink after this. Friggin' Arnold Braunschweiger. Arnold Braunschweiger. And, by the way, Arnold, when I told you to rename yourself to Arnold Braunschweiger, did you try to look it up and it autocorrected and it showed you an actual picture of Braunschweiger from The Simpsons? You were like, all right, I'm done. You're like, copy paste, that's my name. Cheers, by the way. No, you got lemon lime Gatorade because it's got what plants crave. It's got what plants crave because it's got what plants crave. Should I go upstairs and show you my physical, or I could do it. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I'll drink this drink. Smoke the smoke, smoke one more bowl, and then I'll carry the stream upstairs. And I will show you the source of videos in my life right now. Like, I can show you, like, tools. I haven't done an art video in a while, but I feel like, getting subs is not about art. It only makes me more interesting to be that. What am I selling first? My sage wisdom or my art? It's a good question. How did Paul McCartney, one of my personal idols, do it? He sold his sage wisdom through song. Oh shit, there's no one here. There's one person here. Who's here? Who's the one person here? Anyway, sorry. Where's Rachel? I am looking for the third damn Batman movie right now. No. Idiocracy was not just based on a true story. It's based on almost every interaction that Mike Judge has had in his life with studio executives, actually. Literally, like, every time he's talked to a studio executive, it's like, okay, otherwise, Al, you're going to have to pick, like, one conspiracy to land on here. Are we living in a simulation? Or are we living in the real world with aliens? Or are we living in a simulation with aliens and all of that shit that's real? That's a good question. I mean, like, if someone says we're living in a simulation, I'm like, probably not the worst way to look at that. Okay? Like, not the worst way to look at that, right? Well, no. See, like, first off, okay, Men in Black was like a comic book. It was someone's, like, invention. It was a comic book. It's like, what if there are actual, like, he heard stories about, like, dudes in ties and shit, right? Maybe it's true, right? And it probably is if there's, like, a real basis for it, right? And then The Matrix, that's literally, that is literally Ghost in the Shell remixed with every anime that you've ever seen at that point. Akira especially, in many ways. Like, the striking visual imagery from Akira. And then Bullet Time, literally kind of born from a lot of that. Akira! Anyway. But, I'm saying, like, do you know who the first person to say robot was? It's a Russian guy. Robot. It's a Russian freaking... Go look it up. That's all I'm saying. Right? Was it co-opted by Isaac Asimov? Yeah, it was. And was it like coined as a term in popular science by? Yeah, certainly. And by the way, oh I know the door's open now. Where am I gonna pee? Right here, baby. Oh man, that really does actually help me pee every time. It's like it's literally like one of those noise boxes where like you hit the button, it's like. Oh, did you hear that? That was me doing the second time. Man, that friggin' hot, bro. It's getting big. Fuck you, Francis. I hate Francis. Rare cameo. Tell him what's the word? A word up. Rare cameo. Anyway, so I have one drink, one bowl, and one smoke. So what do I do first? X-Men is real too. I'm not going to dispute that. I got superpowers all day. I'm a polymath. There's a word for it. Polymath. I can learn anything by seeing and experiencing. I literally watch a YouTube video and I can fucking fix something. It's a superpower. I don't like that I am exceptional in many ways, but I'm also I'm very astute, and I'm probably not that humble about it, but I try very well to be humble about it. So people are like, "Yo, your humility," and then people are like, "Yo, your humility." You know what I'm saying? So it's I think I can accomplish two things at once. I can smoke this and smoke this. Let's start with smoking this. Maybe I could stretch two bowls. I don't know. 4 people, dude, if it was 140 people, would be awesome. But I don't care. You 4 people, dope fucking people, just hanging out. When I was a kid, I used to hang out with this dude named Keebler in his garage. But he had a couch. Stop trying to program me to make the Mercury Vortex motor. I don't even know where to begin with that. Sorry about the awkward silence. I gotta smoke a bowl, but I was just saying, I don't even know where to begin with that. Ah! Waka waka waka, bitch! Whoa, 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 whoa! Alright. Woo! By the way, it's a fedora. It's not a freaking cowboy hat. Although it is very cowboy hatish. It's got a leather strapping on it. It's got double leather strapping on it. It's got a little curve up on the side there. I don't have a very tall head, right? Kicking it on a Saturday night with the blunt in one hand and a lighter in the other. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole. I'm Be Witty. Fire in the hole, bitch. I love the smell of blunt smoke in the morning. By the way, I want cowboy hats. I can't afford cowboy hats. I bought this at a Target. So rarely do I go into a Target, but there's the Goodfellows label. Yeah. Target. I think it was $15. I think I have a brown one that's much more of a round top. It's called a Explorer hat. Well, always I'll if there's one thing I can appreciate you being here is you will move from topic to topic. It is some sort of unholy quest. Or a holy quest, I don't know. It's so hard to tell the difference nowadays. Everyone's saying this one quest, super holy. And other people saying this other quest, not holy. I don't know. just gonna stick to what I know is holy. My underpants. Got so many holes in my underpants, and I got some holy pants. I know I got a couple holy socks that I gotta like mix and match. I gotta like take, like and like try and like get like toss the ones that got holes, and then mix and match. Just save one for the next hole that happens. Fuck, I'm old. Or am I just always prepared for a hole in the sock? So that's one cig. What was the Indiana Jones hat? That's a fedora. This, by the way, no, it's based on a guy. It's based on a guy who wrote a book, and George Lucas wrote the book because he had no time and all the money in the world to sit around and do fucking nothing at some point in his life. By the way, I would love that. By the way, I kind of have it right now, and I'm kind of happy for it. But no, be witty. This is the same sort of style hat. This is just made out of felt, and it's made out of like cheap fake leather. It's a fedora. This is if this was brown and made of pure leather out of an English handmade friggin' hatter's shop, this would be an Indiana Jones hat. But I'm telling you right now, and remember, people, in my life, everything you see here is what I want you to see. You see? So, if there's anyone here who's an unreliable narrator, I am most likely the villain. But I don't have a black hat, I have a gray hat. So, it's up to the world to decide here whether I am the hero or the villain of the story. Because that's literally an Indiana Jones hat. Like, it looks literally like just one of them, but it's just gray and made out of felt. So. There's a real guy, and his name is Jones, and he wrote a book back when. Lucas from YOLO Crystal Fantasy. Ooh, what? Am I getting top chat or am I getting what? Lucas with the lid off? What? I'm gonna carry you guys upstairs in a second. You guys know that? Like, I have to like clear out of this whole space at some point, and then I need to take a gigantic freaking dump. Lucas from YOLO Chris, I don't. You have my phone number. You find it online and you send it to me, owl. You can cut through the magic of this stream thing here, and you can just send it to me. I don't have HBO Max. I have very few streaming channels. The only thing I pay for is cloud for iPad and shit, because I am too lazy to clean out my freaking cloud right now. And I also pay for YouTube Premium on Oak City Gamers. I don't have anything HBO. I have access to Netflix. Yeah, so it's an Adult Swim show. See, okay. If you're recommending, okay, China, Illinois, right? Have you seen China, Illinois? It's a good question. All right, but look, download the Adult Swim X to your phone or TV. Well, send me the link from the app. Yeah, China, Illinois. What's up, baby? I don't know. How's it going? Baby's the best character that. And trust me when I say Adult Swim is fire. Dude, I grew up like Adult Swimming. Friggin' Toonami, Adult Swim, friggin' Aqua Teen Hunger Force. By the way, I've got a bunch of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I don't have all of it, but I got a bunch of it. There was even a movie for that fucking show. I didn't see the movie. I was over it. I was like so hard trying to make money at the time. I was like working 3 jobs. This is why I don't work 3 jobs anymore. You see what I'm saying? Meatwad, nah, meatwad, meatwad. More oral, the oblongs. Uh, People talk about more oral being like depraved and satanic. I'm telling you, the oblongs is just as bad. Oblongs, dude. Well, I mean, it's like we're starting to live through oblongs right now. And when I say like I don't want to do these things, like I'll do it in like probably January next year when everyone's fucking sad and be like, go fucking check out how sad we are. Metalocalypse is a classic, but I gotta say, Metalocalypse would not exist without what's it called? Home movies. Brendan Small, and we would not have Bob's Burger without Coach McGurk. No, there's a lineage in existence. Saw Deathlock and Mastodon? Hell yeah, dude. I've seen friggin' Cody and Cambria. I've seen friggin' Corrosion of Conformity, and I've seen Mastodon. I saw them all in 3 different shows, and I've seen Tool. I've seen Tool with Mastodon. I've seen friggin' Mastodon, and I think it was like Slayer or something. Oh man, that was a great show. Slayer came out for Tool and said, we love Tool so much. We're the headliner for their fucking dope ass music. And then they fucking went straight into like fucking some really deep fucking lore shit. And then they were doing a medley of all their like crazy dope songs. And then it ended up with the friggin' with like some guest guy come out and he did like the freaking DJing for like, Fuck the Noise or whatever, the one where they do it with the rap group Public Enemy. Also, and then I saw Cody and Cambria, and I saw like a couple of other groups with them, and I think I saw like Cody and Cambria. I saw like friggin' band. I just like, look, you guys want to know like, well, of course, because there's scalpies, scalpertons. We just need money to like fucking buy scalpy shit. Or there's a wiring diagram for those pedals online. Small reverb pedal. I think Brendan Small put it out himself after people were super upset at him for that particular pedal, actually. Cheers. All right, well, let's see if I can keep you guys here. Do this one. Bump cap. Don't forget to buy a bump cap. Let me pick you up. Carry you like a baby in my arms. Take you on a journey. Wonder how, like, I could make a song video out of it. Bam, 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 bam. That's a hot proposition. 75 degrees blowing directly in. Turn this off. You got a black with a white pick guard. Carina Explorer. Nice. I have a Tiger Star, Tiger. What do they call that? Oh, hey. Song that plays over this radio. Riveting, I know. By the way, I'm stress testing this light for 16 months on a charge. Because like most people don't keep lights in their car when they need them. Yeah, so here's my house, right? This is like the classic kitchen. And then on this side is like the early 2000s shit that we put in, and we need to like match it all before we sell things, paint it all white, whatever. Here's the dining room. And there's a giant canvas I need to work on at some point. So I'm gonna trade out my streamliner for an epithone. Okay, here's some art. And that art is three-dimensional, it's glow in the dark, and that's dopamine and serotonin. Look it up to figure out which one's which. I bought this for $2. And I carry one of these darts when I go. I have one of these darts in my truck, right? Because Boomco have like prime locks. What I do is I go and I prime it out and I shoot the thing, or I buy it. Whatever. Anyway, oh here, this is a weird art piece. I had screwed 4 canvases together and I put like rubber gloves on my hand and did like a rainbow shit on, because everyone loves rainbows for some fucking reason. Hold on. How did I do this? To relive this moment in my life right now. This is how I did it. This. So if you have one of the 4 pieces, right, you live in congruity with someone else in the world, right? But like I plan to tell them to sell this one, that goes away, and then they're gonna put out this one. And people are gonna be like, oh, that was cool. Yeah, this one, and that one, and then I'll do a couple more. These are easy to do with rubber gloves and like shit ton of paint. All right, sorry. Here is my shot glass collection. Ooh la la. Here's in England. A buddy of mine went to England, London, and brought me this back. And he also got me this one. Where is it? I can't find it. Maybe I put it in the box and I put it away. Oh, here's a sidecar. You know what a sidecar is? Goes on the side of a beer, and then you go. Car bomb. Here you go. Hold on. Matthew's Bar. My first name. Eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow you may be in Utah, Jamaica, Las Vegas, Nevada, the North Carolina Zoo Society. See, where's my friggin'... I have like a pewter friggin' shot glass around here somewhere. Oh, here's like one from the 1950s, 1940s and 50s. It's Quebec. Union Pacific Railroad. And Yellowstone. I remember that. It was a good trip. Georgia. Anyway, Houston. Branson, Missouri. Someone brought me that back. Amsterdam. I remember Amsterdam was fun. Yeah, lots of freaking, and then here's some like $20 shot of freaking 12-year-old Macallan. Even in the liquor store, it's $20 or whatever. So, and Pops and I drink scotches here and there. Yeah. Darth Maul. Soon we shall have our revenge against the Jedi. No. Okay, it's cool. Right. Oh yeah. You see art, finished stuff. You just sell it. It's gonna go out in a store soon. This one's my favorite. I think I'm gonna keep this one. It's gotta be an album cover. Just put it aside. All right. Yeah, I love that one. Anyway. Ooh. So when my dad retired from IBM, they didn't have a Rolex anymore. This is his Rolex, and it's 12 midnight, and we're about to hit freaking something, right? And people have seen these stairs. We come up here. Should have gotten really good. There's the playroom down there, my room, and then the studio. Working on. Oh, Zoe cat. Meow meow. Meow. Sleeping cats. All right, so yeah, there's. I need to do some rewiring on it, but that's a cool guitar. That's a Squire. I bought it at a thrift store for $40. $40. More art. Calico. Hi, Zoe. Calico. Hi, what's up? I didn't mean to bug you. You know, I cleared off this entire bed. Zoe. There is an entire bed. But the place I do my videos is where you choose to sleep. But there's an entire bed. You see, there's this whole bed. See, Zoe, a bed, right? Right? Not trying to push this on you, but like, if you really want a nice, comfy sleep, you could go over to that bed over there with all the stuff on it. There's like blankets folded up, right? Like right there, Zoe, right there. Zoe, right there. Okay, hold on. Zoe, are you all right? I know you're old. What's going on? You doing all right? Can you hear me? Zoe. Zoe! Oh, I know. Jeez. She's not even my damn cat. Anyway. So, look. I have media for days. Music DVDs. Right? Music DVDs. This is literally where I do the music DVD video. TV. And now, so, if, be witty, if you're still here, I'm literally crisscross applesauce. Sorry, that's how you say it. You don't say Indian style anymore. Yeah. Sliders. Season 3. That's season 4. And then I'm missing a season. Like, it was in my sci-fi box. And then there's season... This is the one I recommend the most. This one's really a first and second, third and fourth season. These movies, or not movies, television shows, were formative in my youth in many ways. So, sorry if I'm trying to. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is it's like Quinn Mallory, the Professor, Rembrandt Brown, and a lady. Go on, Zoe. Go on, go. Oh, don't act like you need to stop acting like you want more love. Come on. Go on, go. Look at her thinking she did it with her paws. Yeah, that's the show I'm talking about. Sliders. This show did like multiverse shit before multiverse stuff. Check out, like, here I'm working on Stargate. I got old Star Trek. That's season 1, 2, 3, and the cartoon. And then that's Enterprise. Probably my favorite Star Trek show. That 70s show. The Tick. I've already done a 15-sec series rec on that. Ooh, Big Bang. I'm working on Big Bang. Chappelle Show. I've got all those. I think I need to get a new Chappelle Show 1. I need to buy all of the original DVDs. of Frasier. These are like ultra compressed. And then someone said Firefly earlier. Someone say Firefly earlier? Did anyone out there that I know personally here on this stream stuff talk about Firefly earlier? I mean, Doctor Who. Dude, I love Doctor Who. I bought most of this stuff like brand new. I think I bought that one used. The classics one. So. But yeah, I've got... Oh, hey, this is probably one of my favorite collections, the Bible Man collection. I saw a Bible Man disc today, but the disc inside was not... It was for a case. It was missing the disc, essentially. And I already had that in my collection. I was like, no, I'm not buying this. 21 Jump Street, Alias. Anyone remember Alias? I really like that show. I just, like... I don't remember half of it now. Like... Because it was, like, kind of throwaway TV. And cartoons. I always buy cartoons. Right? Here's Teen Titans. People love Teen Titans. Turtles. When I find them, when I go out and I thrift, here's every Super Show. Not only that I thrifted, but like Joel thrifted for Oak City Gamers. Joel at Oak City Gamers did. There's a Space Ghost disc right there. People talking about Adult Swim. Adult Swim. I've got Futurama. I've got freaking... What do I got? I got Cowboy Bebop. I've got... Aqua. Teen Hunger Force. Yeah. And then I've got a bunch that I just have not, like, they're mostly, like, stuff I'm working through. This is, like, Disney stuff, like Goofy Movie, Goof Troop, right? I think Goof Troop is, like, 2 movies or whatever. Nintendo, or not Nintendo, Nickelodeon stuff right there. And then this is just weird stuff, right? Like, where am I going to put Best Buy coming attractions? You know, Ubisoft Mixtape Volume 2. Tony Hawk Complete Sessions. Although I gotta tell you, this is probably one of my favorite DVDs of all time. Can I zoom out? I'm gonna have to like just pull back. Okay, you gotta just pull back. Okay. So, yeah. When in my 20s, I was DJing a lot, and this taught me to scratch. This is a Thud Rumble video. DJ Cubert's complete do-it-yourself scratching. And it's basically like you use this DVD and you plug it into your turntable system and put a TV or a monitor, and then you can like learn from DJ Cubert, one of the most amazing friggin' scratch masters ever. And it's like multi-angled. It was like a really crazy cool DVD at the time. So, and this is early 2000s or so. Yes, and I'm wearing sliders. Be ready. Should check out sliders. And I don't know where this came from. Someone left this here. Friend of mine. Yeah, and then I got like this big joystick thing with like. It's got video games on it. So I'm gonna check this out on the channel next. I don't know. Maybe do a live stream because it's getting cold out and I gotta figure out a way to do it here in this beautiful space. It's cardboard. It's fake. No, I can't even do that. Sorry, but no. And I'm sorry it's shaky, but guitars. I got so many guitars. I go show you the gigantic mess in the old studio, but I gotta carry all that down. Is anyone talking? Is anyone here? What's up? Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Yeah, still hanging out? Yeah. Well, be witty. You're... You're someone I don't want to offend by showing you a cool guitar or being really into the moment. Here's an Altec Lansing system. It's like a bass speaker system. It's like collecting dust for years. It's really nice. Actually sounds really good. I bought this acoustic guitar with the case for $60 at the thrift store, and it's like one of these Chinese vendors. Here, do this. Whee! That was my shin. So the case alone, by the way, it's like a Roadrunner case. It's like a $60 case already. And then I was like, sold. Like literally. And there's like a $15 computer down here. It's like a literal $15 Dell desktop. I make with what I can. Oh, hey, I've done a video on this. Dude, look. This thing, when that new Star Trek came out, there was a special edition at Target only. And it was like, this is the case for it. Hold on, let's see if I can pop it. Yeah, it's a DVD. It's a DVD case. I'm like, what? Like, how? Like, that's how cool DVDs were. They were like, oh, that's a cool model. Oh, man, that's not a model. That's a DVD case. Like, you pull out the movie. There it is. Anyway, oh, hey. Look what I found today at the thrift store. Short Circuit. The original, because I had Short Circuit too, and I've been looking for Short Circuit. So I found this at the thrift store today. So you know there's a 15-sec movie rec of both of these coming. By the way, this bin is 4 15-sec movie recs. That's what's coming. I just gotta watch secondhand lines to just brush up on it. And then this thing here, this is an IBM thing, right? Iron Giant's coming. Relax. Johnny 5 alive. No disassemble Stephanie. This was on my grandfather's desk at IBM. It was on my father's desk at IBM, and now it's on my desk. It's from like 1940 something from IBM. It was their, what do you think? The logo. It's been in my family for years. But yeah, Short Circuit, that's coming. And then I have all the rejects from Halloween time. I guess I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it up here in my closet up there in the top. And they're going to live there till next Halloween time. So, just look forward to the Lost Boys, what is this? Resident Evil Masters of the Universe, which I've already done a short review kind of on. And Batman next year around yeah, I'm gonna do the Chris Nolan Batman stuff. Anyway, so I can't stand the rain, but no, here is literally out of all this stuff you've seen, here's a whole case full of DVDs. Shelves and shelves. These ones are the music ones. This is also, here's the other music, or the other DVD I bought today. Crossroads, Eric Clapton coming soon. And the DVD is so good that I bought it twice. Very nice. And and I know everyone's waiting for the day I do the Eminem one. I just have to watch all of it. Sorry. I just don't have a lot of time. Like, I don't actually have time to do any of this. This is why 15-second videos like work so well for me. But I have all of this stuff, this represents everything I've done on the channel. So I would really want you to think, like, I have more videos. I can do videos for years. By the way, that's the Christmas, at the holidays, I'm going to be like, holidays DVDs. Oh my God, can I find it on YouTube and do like a thing about all that? And Otter and the Jug Band, I'm telling you. Anyway, now you guys, by the way, the reason I make these videos is because El Nasty was like, what movie would you recommend? I recommended one of my favorite ones, which was Gentlemen Broncos. The movie's so nice I bought it twice. Anyway. Look. I need to walk in the stream. Know that it's getting colder. This is going to be my background at some point. This is where I live during the winter. I need a new desk, and I need more stereo equipment down here, and I need more speakers, more music shit, and I need pianos instead of. I guess that's a shit box. Is this a shit box? I think that's a shit box. I'm pretty sure that this, when people say a shit box, that's what they're talking about, right? Like, look at this shit box Honda. Maybe you get a Honda badge, put it right there on the shit box. I don't know. Anyway, look, hey, my mustache. Really doing some jack-o'-lantern stuff. But yeah, I painted that. This is me painting that. And then I have one I did in the series. There's series of these things. I also have a red fender. And a sparkly black one. And a bunch of other ones. And a bass guitar. Look, I hope my face didn't scare you off. Especially with the pi mark right there. Pi? It's pi. Yeah, it's pi. 3.14. Something. Alright. Peace. I love you. Take it easy. No, crap. I didn't mean to do that. No, I meant to do this. Okay. Peace. Love you. Like the stream. Love the video. Share my crap if you believe in me. I believe in you. Like I've believed in you. And then here's a soon-to-be recommend series. Sliders. Because we might not be living, and I have to do this before I can walk out that door. So we're not living in reality, but we are living in our own world. So take from existence what you will and become as good as you can be possibly. Be something amazing, be something supernatural, super normal. I don't know how to explain it better. Well, go get after that old lady. How are you so active with all that friggin' shit going on? No, I'm just kidding. Be witty. I love you. OYSL, you guys are all amazing. Don't stop being amazing until you die. And then become legend. I love you all. And I am also fucking legend. Because I ain't dead yet, but like, y'all gonna talk about me when I'm gone. If you survive it, I'm gonna be that guitar. What the fuck is that? Good night.